Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to visit an abandoned homestead. Now once again I'm on the back roads of rural Victoria, just travelling sort of between Melbourne and Geelong, and without a shadow of doubt we stumble into another one. Now this particular one is quite interesting. It is a substantial home and with quite a number of sheds, including shearing quarters and also shearing sheds. So please enjoy as I take you around this abandoned homestead. Now, just as a heads up, the wind wasn't too bad today, so I was able to get the drone up, and all the drone footage will be coming near the end of this video. So here we are. Not sure if you can hear me, but we're at another abandoned homestead, and this one is quite substantial in size, so let's see what we discover. Now I would say that this homestead has been most definitely abandoned for quite some time. Even the entrance to the property, or the living quarters, it's all been overgrown. I'll see if I can make it through here. But what a find this thing is. This is a huge property, but it looks once again as though developers have purchased it, knowing that in the future this will be a housing development estate, which is happening in this immediate area. Okay, there you go. Oh, once again, bees dominate the background noise. Front door is open, and if anyone's home, I've just come here to take some photos. And look at the veranda. That is just hanging in there. So caution is required if you venture out this way. I won't give away this place, other than to say it's sort of south of Melbourne, between Melbourne and Geelong. That's the only giveaway I'll give. And let's go in. So here we go. Front porch is cracked totally. Hello. Hello. Well, I just hope no one's actually living here. There is a bed there. All the windows have been punched out. This is a very large, high ceiling. This is a substantial house. This is not your everyday workers' cottage. It's actually a fair income homestead, this one. This is like a very expensive home back in the day. You've got super high ceilings. You've got fireplaces in this room. I'll just guess, so we'll make this one the first bedroom, looking at the front window. I'm a little bit reluctant to walk on the floorboards, only because they don't look the best. So yeah, so there's your front door. Bedroom at the front. I would probably say this was a bedroom also. Not sure. I'm not sure how these farmhouses were actually designed back in the day. Did they have a living room at the front or not? Or was it all at the back? Here's another bit of a worrying sight. You've got a mattress once again very high ceilings, and I'm going to guess and say that the mesh there has something to do with hay bales, or maybe it goes over fruit trees to protect them from the birds. I'm not sure. That's just me talking aloud and guessing aloud. Could be totally wrong. Now, as you can see, there are some obstacles. There's no chance of recovery for this house at all. And as you can see by the PowerPoint right there, it's not there. It's just not happening. Once again, plenty of nails to step on. And this is a substantial room. Major fireplace. That backs onto the other one in the other room. So these are back-to-back fireplaces. I would say that there wasn't a fire here, and that was a window that just got maybe vandalised, would be my guess. I stand corrected. There has been a fire here, and quite a substantial one in the back. Not sure if that comes through in the video, but yeah, a lot of bees once again. The bees seem to enjoy this, but yeah, there has been a major fire here. We'll have a look a little bit further. Let's have a look at the bathroom. There's every chance that bathrooms sort of survive fires. And well, this one sort of has, I guess. There's your tub. There's your little sink. What's back here? I'd hazard to guess and say this was once the kitchen, and where the fire initiated from would be my just a guess. Could be totally wrong, but that's my 2 cents worth. Oh yeah, this is really burnt really well. Oh, hang on, maybe the kitchen's in here. I stand corrected again. This is your kitchen, has to be. There's your old-fashioned oven. I'd say that was where your sink was, do your dishes and whatnot. That through there could have been, say, the dining room. And once again, we'll just zoom up a bit. There's your bees. There's more than one beehive around here. I think there's at least 3 that I've seen. I hope they don't fight. So anyway, so there you go. So definitely this was the kitchen, and somewhere between the kitchen and maybe if that was the laundry, that's where the fire started. Here we are looking out the back. We'll go out to the shed, see what's over there. So this is the side profile of the house. That's the hole I jumped through, and this back half is where I think the fire took place. Now what I've noticed is directly behind me is a very old car. Now I know it's a Holden of some sort, just by that rear fin, and I'm sure someone will recognise that look, or that fin. So that's the back end. Another water tank just there. So that's 2 water tanks we've seen, and I'm thinking that's where all the farming equipment was, and the sheds. And to be honest, I was absolutely scared out of my wits when I went past that car we just passed. Just 2 rabbits went within centimetres away from my legs, but boy did they make a ruckus going through some old tin. Now I'm not 100% sure once again. I have a feeling that these sort of stables is where sheep would come to get shorn? I'm not sure either, but it looks like it. It doesn't seem to be look, I haven't noticed really any cattle out this way, but I have noticed that some farmers still in the area do have sheep. So it could be sheep. Once again, if anyone knows, by all means, maybe you came out here and worked once. And as I said, I've sort of given away a little bit where the place is. And if you recognise this building and you're a shearer, maybe you can say, yep. If not, it's not. So here we go. What are those things? I have no idea. Is this where they put the... Oh, it is. It is for shearing. It's got something about wool there, putting the bales of wool. So it is a shearing place. These are the numbers on who was the fastest shearer. So Adam, Milky, and that's their numbers. And then away they'd go and do the shearing. So here you go. So this is a shearing shed. It's no longer in use. And this is the chute where they drop the sheep through once they're done. So there's one here, one here. So once they've had their haircut, so to speak, so there's three chutes, is there? Yeah, three. So 3 guys would work here, I guess. Maybe more, I have no idea. And it does look like it's not all that old, because the power points here are relatively modern. So at least to the shed, this has been used. Well, you know, when those sort of power points were used, and they're still used today, those ones. So there you go. What's this up here? So it's just a sign saying what it is. So it's Australian Shearing Supplies, where to get your bits and pieces from. So there you go. Yeah, I don't think anything's happened. Someone's even taken all the fluorescent tubes out from the lighting. They've all been removed. So I'm assuming this is where all the sheep get herded. Anyway, so here's the sheds. Looks like someone's bulldozed parts of it and got something out. I hope it wasn't any equipment that someone actually owned and just wind did it, but let's have a look at this area here. Yeah, this is, I think, I can only guess that stables, also where you'd keep your tractors, and equipment like that. So I don't know if you can see at the distance, that's where my bike is. And we'll go get the drone. Oh, hang on, before we get the drone, there is something across the road that I'd like to look at. And I'd also surmise that the property across the road was also somehow attached to this side, because that's also abandoned. So it could have been 2 properties with the road going through the middle. But I'll show you what's over on the other side. So yeah, so that's what I was just sort of talking about. It looks like 2 concrete water tanks, I guess, and some troughs are there as well. And as you can see, there's nothing that goes that way. Unfortunately, people are dumping mattresses and once again tyres once they know if it's an abandoned building. And as you can see from the road, you really can't see that house, and that's going the other way. So there you go. We really are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so just a quick look again. I do believe these things are troughs for feeding livestock. It does appear to be so. I'm just curious if there's an underwater well they're tapping into. But there you go. So here we are nearing the end of this video or presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon, and please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent, and it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day.